has a numerator and a denominator. What you do first is you separate these two, solve the numerator first, and then solve the denominator second. So that is what we shall do in this case. The numerator, this is the numerator, into bracket 21 times negative 21 divided by 3 plus 16 minus 3. Now you have to apply BODMAS, alright? So we start with the brackets. That means that you have to solve what is in this bracket. That is 21 times negative 21 divided by 3. And even in this bracket, you have to follow BODMAS. So we first of all solve what is in the bracket. It is 21 times minus 21 divided by 3. You have to follow BODMAS even in what is in the bracket. So there is a division sign that comes before the minus sign. So you solve negative 21 divided by 3. That should give you a negative 7. So 21 times negative 7, you get negative 147. Alright, are we together up to that point? So after solving the bracket, you rephrase the whole part of the numerator, but now instead of putting what is in the bracket, you put the solution that you got in that bracket in its place. Are you together? What I mean is this one, instead of this one, now you put it here. It is negative 147 plus 16 minus 3. We haven't changed anything, we have just substituted this with negative 147. So you have to use BODMAS. You first of all solve the minus 147 plus 16. Of course, you see in this case it's like a debt of 147 bob and some cash of 16 bob. So the answer will be negative because the debt is greater. So that means when you have a debt of negative 147 and you have 16 bob in your pocket, you will have a debt of what? You will have a debt of 131 bob. And then you rephrase the same, but now instead of putting that bracket, you put the solution. It is negative 131 minus 3. You have a debt of 131 and a debt of 1 and a debt of 3. So in short, you have a total debt of minus 134. So that's all about the numerator. You put it aside. Now you come to solve the denominator. You do the same for the denominator. You write it down. After writing it down, you have to apply BODMAS. So when it comes to BODMAS, in this case, you have to solve what is in the bracket of this part of the question. So it is 16 plus 2, negative 5. So you solve it using BODMAS. 16 plus 2, that is 18. 18 minus 5, that is 13. Of course, you are using BODMAS to solve what is in that bracket. You have to start with the addition before the subtraction. So the answer is 13. You rephrase this part of the question, but now instead of putting that bracket, you put the solution, which is 13 where there was that bracket. So 28 divided by 4 times 3 divided by 13, because 13 occupies that part that has the bracket, and then you multiply by 4. If you do this, you won't confuse and you won't make a mistake. So you use BODMAS to solve this one. You start with the division. You can start with the first division sign or the second division sign. So I opted to rearrange it because 28 divided by 4 is the same as 28 over 4. You multiply by 3, and 13 over 4 there is 28 over 4 times 3 over 13 times 4. Exactly. Sorry for the confusion. So from there, you can just solve that. It is multiplication now. You solve this, and the answer after solving that will be 84 over 13. So the denominator is 84 over 13. The numerator is negative 134. From there, you know, this was a fraction. Meaning that it is numerator over denominator. So the answer to this is negative 134 over 84 over 13. This is what I mean. So you can't leave your answer as this because it is not simplified. So you have to simplify further, because you should only have one numerator and one denominator if this is to be a simplified fraction. So you solve it out. That is 1 minus 134 divided by 84 over 3. So it is negative 134. You multiply by 13 over 84. to get a solution of negative 871 over 42. And that, my friend, is the answer. So thank you very much. This was a topic on integers, and we meet on the next topic. Thank you.